Welcome to Hyde Park. We're just gonna have a little broadcast spell. We're going to enjoy some of our tools in the Happiness Navigation ToolKit. Because, in case you don't know, but maybe you do, I'm your happiness navigator, pollinator of positivity, shape-shifting woman wizard. Yes, that's me, Melissa Mojo B. And I love to remind us all that we are empowered into the ability of putting ourselves in another person's shoes, of being quiet like a mouse, of being persistent like these woodpeckers out here at getting what we want, going after the good little things, the simple good stuff, and magnifying the magic of every divine day. So thanks for coming in whenever this finds you. It's perfect and divine timing, as always. Timeless messages and energy, the magic that I share. I was trained as a Reiki master, not but. We really focused in on the chakra colors because I just love colors. I swear I can see so much vibrance in this beautiful planet Earth experience, and I just want to encourage us all to see a little bit more of that. And when we share it with another, it becomes so much more tangible, right? So I actually did forget my cards, and it's a Wild Card Wednesday here in Toronto City. And so wild cards are like that. Sometimes you just don't have cards, but you might end up with a little bit of messages anyway. So I decided to come on in and share this nature experience. Of course, as always, broadcasts with me, and anywhere you see mojo and magic are charged with that Reiki and cosmic rainbow energy to activate, transmute, and evolve for the greatest good, for peace, protection, and prosperity for thee and thy loved ones and the whole collective, of course. So what I did was I brought some water. See? Isn't that nice? So I will encourage us, as always, to have some water, to hydrate, and also to say thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, I love you, I love you. To our water and to each other. So to you, sweet one, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, I love you, I love you. I am sending you the most powerful magic, the best of intentions from my heart to yours. You see that bird just fly by? Hello. Thank you. I love this water bottle too. I've managed to keep this since I really made an effort to stop using plastic water bottles because they are truly not the best. the microplastics and stuff in them, when they get hot and cold, they release other stuff, and we can just fill these up with filtered water. Or honestly, a lot of these bottled waters come from dirty taps and dirty pipes. So honestly, I just feel really lucky to be able to have this and to have kept it for like about 10 years. Can you imagine? I've kept this bottle for that long, just about since when I quit drinking, because I used to lose stuff a lot. So we can celebrate that too. Progress. Hello to you. What's your name? What's your first name? I am Melissa Mojo, in case you don't know. And I'm here in Hyde Park in Toronto City. I brought a collection of magical items. Would you like to see what I've got? I also have my smoothie cup. Look at, if you like that bottle, you might like this. Yay! Hello! Hello, Rainbow Will. Well, see that? I'm your fan too. It's a big mutual admiration society around here. A magical mutual admiration society. Isn't that awesome? Hello, Cheyenne. Hello. So Hadley, I'm gonna have to call you Hadley unless you drop your first name in the comments, and then I'll say it. So what else do I have? I have my smoothie. Do you want to know what's in my smoothie? It's pink. It's pink, and I froze it before I came out so that it would not spill in my bag. See? And now it's kind of like a slushie. Like I can take a little bit at a time with my spoon. So that's pretty awesome. It's got yogurt, actually kefir. It has raspberries, strawberries, pineapple. I have some blackberries also, and grapes. Because did you know that grapes, when they're crushed, like a lot of fruits, make this thing called resveratrol? And do you know when they tell you that a glass of wine a day is good for you, it's because of the resveratrol, not because of the alcohol. So what I learned when I quit drinking is that, in fact, that drink a day is not great for us because the neurotoxicity and cancerous parts of the booze. Whereas if we have a crushed fruit, it's a funny thing. When a fruit gets crushed under pressure, it makes this thing called resveratrol. So anytime we make a smoothie and we crush grapes or we crush raspberries, I think other kinds of berries, it makes this response, definitely with grapes. So throwing a handful of frozen grapes into our smoothie is a delicious way. There's a little tiny biplane going by. Bye and hi. All right, so that's what I'm drinking, and this is just some pure water. And I always love to remind us to drink our water, and that we can level up our water and our food by just giving gratitude. That is the #1 magic ingredient to every spell. Did you know? Did you know that? So you can just say thank you, thank you, thank you. Because generally when we're making spells, we're taking items from nature, because we're all really part of nature. Even chemicals are made from this earth. So really all parts of that. So we can say thank you to everything we consume or alchemize for our uses. And that makes it so much more powerful. I'm happy to. So listen, this is something else we have that is kind of exotic today. What does this look like? It might look like a cigar, huh? It's not a cigar though. What do you think this is? There's an herb inside of this magical stick, this magic wand here. What do you think it is? This is something that not very many people know about, although in China it's quite a popular therapy. And so I got trained in this. This is moxibustion. This is what we would call a moxibustion stick. You can actually make it with what's inside, which is mugwort. It's mugwort. You might have heard mugwort in magical spells before, in spell books and such. Let's see if we can get a little bit out so that we can look at what it looks like. So what you can do, when I was trained, there's 2 ways. There's these nice sticks, which make it really easy to do the treatments. And then there's a bit of a more difficult one, and that's when you get just the pure mugwort. And so I learned how to do that. And what you do is, see how the mugwort's fluffy? It's quite fluffy, isn't it? Thank you, nature, for this beautiful gift. And what you would do, you would get a bit more than this. We're not going to take too much more out because I'll keep it in the stick. But you would put this here, and you would make a little cone out of it, like an incense cone, see? But underneath that, you would put a layer of like a barrier cream. So a thick cream underneath, and then you take this, and it's just pure mugwort like this, and you set it on, and then you would light it, and it would, just like an incense cone, burn down. It would be bigger, right? A bigger cone. It would start to burn down, and you would feel the heat underneath, but it would hit the barrier cream, so it's not burning, and then you scoop it off. Now, it's quite technical and intense to do it that way. And what it is, it's like a heat-based acupressure type of situation. So the heat goes into the meridian points on our body, like chakra points, but the little ones. Some of my favorite points are on the ankles, on the inside of the leg. And so what you do with this is you would just light it like a cigar. You would just light it like a cigar, get it burning, or like a Palo Santo stick or sage, right? You would get it going like this. I'm not going to burn it up because I'd like to do this with a demonstration with someone soon. So I'm going to I have more at home, so I'm not quite sure why I'm saving it. I could do one for myself. Maybe next time I'll leave a little bit more time, and I'll do one for myself on my legs so you guys can see what it's like. And we could take some out and do it is a little difficult when you build it, like when you build the little the little teepees and then take it off and scoop it off. So we'll do that. I'll do that, and I'll show you on just me, and then maybe I'll get a happy wizarding volunteer to come down and we can do this. This is something you want to do outside because it is quite smoky. in the house. I can't really imagine doing this in a salon very, very well. It's a lovely thing to do outside, so it's perfect therapy for the woods. Just like we love river Reiki, doing Reiki in the river is one of my favorite things of all time. So let's go to the river and do Reiki anytime, and also to the woods and do moxibustion. So what we would do was we would take those areas. So let's just say, if we had the inside of the leg, we would use the ankle. Then inside the, like the, right by the knee. And maybe some lines, like little dots on the way up. So you would treat it spot by spot. And this is something that there are points that you can use, and you can use intuitively. What question did I miss? Did I miss a question? So I don't make this stick. I buy these sticks from Little China here in Toronto. We're very lucky to have our very own Little China town, right? So I go down there and have my favorite herbalist of that area. My other favorite herbalist is here on Roncesvalles, and she's a lovely Polish lady. So lucky to have access to these. So these are already pre-made, and if you were going to make those other ones, you would just get the mugwort and you would make that little incense cone type of thing. So we'll do a demonstration on that soon. So don't forget to subscribe and come back and all that. So this is moxibustion in a nutshell. It's basically what happens is the heat goes down in, like acupuncture would, like it will go down in. This makes a point of heat, and so do those little cones that go down in and activate that point. And it creates a lot of relief, you know? It's kind of like hot stones, but it actually goes in more precisely, in a very precise point, and it goes quite deep. It goes much deeper than hot stones. So what else do we have? Guess what? This time, there's no wind out. So I can blow the bubbles that we can catch and hold that I got sent all the way from Scotland. I'm very excited because the Wizards Fellowship International, look, there's a wizard on it, see? Now, I'm your woman wizard, amongst other things, because we are all things that we choose to be. So if I want to be one of these birds, you see, I can just put it in my mind. What would it be like to be that bird? And then I can be that bird for a moment. Isn't that amazing? Our imagination, nation, our world. We magic our world with our third eye and our imagination. Okay, so I've tried to blow these several times on the lives. You know, we did 33 lives in a row. Then I took 3 days off for a little resurrection time at Easter. And then we've been going. I took only one other day off. So we're going to do over 100 live streams before the first day of summer here in Toronto City. And so I've been flying in, and we've been trying to catch these bubbles, because these are bubbles you can catch and hold, as seen on TV. I love that. And it's been so windy, I would blow them and they were blowing away, but you have to wait for 5 seconds to catch them. So are you ready? Let's do this thing. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So this is how you become a happiness navigator. You just play, and then you show other people how to play, and just be a little more silly, and then you see a little more magic, and then it just continues like that. And then the world is just a little bit better every day. For you, for me, for me. Thank you to this beautiful forest for hosting us. Let's do it! Yes! Okay, Hadley. Let's see. Oh, they're running away. Oh, I couldn't catch one. Again. 5 seconds. Maybe I better stand back a little bit more. Let's try this. Oh, it worked inside. They're popping outside. I have a video where it worked. Interesting. Do you know what I think it might be? The barometric pressure is extremely high. But they look pretty anyways, don't they? Let's shake it. Shake it. Let's shake it, shake it, shake it. Ready? Shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again. Sparkle, sparkle. Oh, this looks a little bit better. I think maybe that's what it was. Let's hope. Oh, it's not working. They're fairy bubbles. You can't catch them on camera. Okay, no, I did catch them on camera the other day, but apparently not live. Apparently not live. Okay, I'll do a live inside the next time. You gotta come back. You must come back, Hadley. Okay, do you want to see the rest of my magic? I'm like a kid. Just to bring out my magic fun stuff. Alright, shall I just spin you around for a sec? Let's do this. You can see my like happy little mess here. So look at these. These are like neon. It says glow in the dark. Some of them do and some of them don't. But they're pretty awesome paints. And then, okay, hold on. There's my hacky sack. Do you play hacky sack? Look at this cool bag. Isn't that awesome? Do you know in the 90s this was pretty popular? And I still like to rock a hacky sack. But really the best part is you gotta open them up and take a lot of the beads out so that they're soft. This one's still a bit too full, so you can't do the good stalls and tricks. But I'll show you. I will show you. What do you think's in this? Bet you can't guess. I bet you can't guess what's in there. See, it's a wild card Wednesday. I was going to bring my cards and do a card reading, but instead we get to do show and tell of the Happiness Navigation ToolKit of the day. Here's this really cool pen. I like this. I mean, it's not a pen, it's a paintbrush. And it has water in it. How stellar is that? So you can just start and it will just paint. And then I have my other paint box here too, and blank tarot cards. Very fun. This is a really cool little thing. It has a blank box too, so you can design the box that's inside. First I was like, oh, did they just give me, I thought it was like a blank box, and then I thought, oh, it's not a blank box, but it is. There's an extra one. And then some cards. So maybe, should we draw a little something? I could paint a little something. See how easy it is when life is like that, when we just set it up for ourselves to have some fun with some silly things. And do you want to see me hacky sack? And what do you think is in the bag? So many questions. Never a dull moment. Who needs tarot cards? Who needs oracle cards? When you have a mojo and you're so much magic. Okay. What first? First, the hacky sack, right? Let's try the hacky sack. See, it's been a minute. It's definitely been since last fall. Hey, wait a second. Look at this guy. Oh, look it. Come on. Oh, he's doing tricks. Come on. YouTube doesn't let you zoom. He's going to come around, though. Wait. He's coming. He's coming through the woods. Let's see if I can zoom in here. Get him nice and close. Yep, he's having fun. What do you think of that? That was like a unicycle scooter. What do you call those anyways, by the way? I see them every so often. He was doing some cool poses though when I first saw him. Okay, back to the hacky sack. Wasn't that cool? See, that's the life of a happiness navigator. The more magic you want to see, the more magic you see. When you notice it and you don't minimize or discount it, you magnify it, you sparkle it, you make it even more brighter and frequent. Okay, let's go. Oh, I love you all because, it's been a while, like I said. Let's see if I can even bounce this thing. I want you to be able to see. Let's see. I think that's good. Yep, there we go. See? Just one. That's not ideal. Let's see if I can get at least 3. 3's a charm. Nope. If you were here, it would be way more fun. I could pass it to you. And then you would get one, and I would get one. Oh, 3-4, yay! And then like that. It's kind of a very nice cooperative game. It's a good hippie game for that reason. And good exercise. And fun. And colorful. That's cool. This is a great game for kids. This is a great game for kids. Fun. That's all right. We can still play. I love to play at any age. See, I'm just an adult that reminds adults that they need to play too. Because sometimes adults forget about playtime. So what do we think's in here? What do you think's in here? What might be missing if we have art? We have bubbles. We have some sports things. We have our drinks. By the way, cheers. Drink a little bit of water now. It's good for you. A good guess with the paintbrush, because we do have our paints, and we have that other big paint set I didn't even get open because I couldn't get open with just one hand. Which way does it open? This way, maybe. I think it opens either way. Why do I have to make things hard sometimes? Honestly. There we go. Not hard. Opens either way. Because it's part of me charm. That's why. Look at all those bright colors. Doesn't it make you happy? Just like, oh, colors. Colors are such therapy. And the fact that we can just bring this little box of magical colors out and draw on some cards and have some fun and guess what's in the bag because it's not a paintbrush. Okay, all right. It was the one thing we were missing. What about that? I bet you didn't think that was gonna come out, did you? Oh, you're a multi-passionate magic maker. You just never know what I'm gonna get up to. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell, because you just never can tell. I just got this and I just started to learn how to play because I thought, I know how to play so many instruments because I just try stuff. So really my first love as far as instruments is concerned, well, I played violin first, but it was very difficult. And so I wouldn't say it was my first love. It was my first chore. But you know, I do love the violin. So that's it's a bit difficult. I love all the musical instruments. I love everything so much. I also taught myself how to play keyboard, aka piano. After I was 30 years old, I just decided one time. And just have fun with them, right? So I thought, well, I don't have harmonicas. Let's give that a shot. Because we can put that in our pocket or in our bag and we can go happiness navigating. It feels like it's going to rain out here in Toronto City. Don't you know, my little tiny, tiny umbrella could not be found before I left. Guitars. So guitar was my first love. Acoustic guitar. In high school, I used to carry it around with me. I lived in a very small town and I was able to leave my guitar underneath the stairs in the high school, and I would come at break and I would play under there and people would come by and visit me, and eventually I drew a mural under there with a bunch of mushrooms in a cave because it was kind of cave-ish. So that was my secret spot in high school. Story time. So the fun thing about harmonica is you can use different things, right? When you blow out and in, you make a different note, and that's how you make the scale. And see how I do that on the end, and it makes the sound waver a little bit. Now, another thing is with the breath, you can kind of go tick, 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 underneath with your tongue. Tick, tick, tick. and then breathe in, right? Go. And it's good for your breath control. Quite good for your lungs. Anyways, clearly I'm just learning, just getting started, but look at how quickly we can pick up a cheap little instrument and just have some fun with it. Well, I was a smoker for years. I don't smoke anymore, but I would say if I can do it, anyone can. So it just takes a little practice, you know, and that's why, and focus. Focus. It's not hocus pocus. It's focus. Because if I don't make sure that I do the right amount of tukas and then inhale, it won't have the right beat. So if I go, see, that doesn't sound right, that last one. So it's about it's really great for your brain because you're using your body, your breath, your mind. It's really quite a magical little instrument. And harmonics are wonderful for us, energetically speaking. So it's getting dark out here and chilly, I might add. See, I can be a horse too. I am the year of the horse I was born in. Whew, it's getting cold out here. We might have to wait till the next day to have a painting. Let's see how quickly we can make a painting, wanna? Let's do it. All right, let's draw a quick little violets. We're going to draw violets. We're going to draw some little violets. We'll get our paints a little bit wet. How many violets? Not too many. Just a few. 2 or 3. You guys decide. Oh, I used the wrong side of the card. That's okay. One side of these cards is a bit more matte than the other one. The gloss side we don't really want to work on that. You guys are telling me how many violets I'm drawing in our quick magic drawing on our little DIY tarot deck here. Our blank tarot cards, see? You can get them online under $20. Very fun. Just fun to play with as something that you can pack in the bag and draw on. And watercolors, because watercolors need like a thick cards. Oh, too many! Look, you're giving me a challenge, you. I see what you did there. Okay, let's say I'll do 9. You gave me the challenge, now I'm gonna do it. Okay. Do you want to see the first one? Okay, we've almost got 2. I'll be able to show you 2 by the time we get around there. The start of 2 anyways. Ready? Start of 2. Okay. Keep going. Now we have to do how many? 9. 9 is 369. Look, you can look up Tesla and learn all about 369 and energy and sacred geometry and things like that. We're going to add a little bit of what do we call this? One of these has metallic. I kind of I wish I could put you above me so you could see what I'm doing, but we can't do that this time. I just don't have this set up. But I'll keep showing you as we keep going. All right, so now we have how many? We have 3. I'm drawing number 4. So we have 5 more to go after this. All right. Is it starting to rain? Yes. Why, yes. Yes, it is. It had told me no rain at this point, but that's okay. But I feel like it's maybe... Let's see how much it's gonna rain. I don't know, a little or a lot. If it's a little, I don't mind. I don't mind a little bit of rain. But after that, it's gonna ruin my painting. How many do we have? We have 5. See? 5. We're gonna add the details after, because this is getting a little wet. Now, I'm actually holding space for this little painting to not get wet by putting myself over it. How many more? Oh, last one. No. Yes, last one. Last one. Oh, there's a drop. Don't be sorry. Look it. I will take a challenge. I like challenges. Challenge accepted, as you can tell. There we go. 9, 9, 9. All right, let's see. It's just gonna have a little drizzle and then it's gonna go away, right? Thank you. I see it's bright over there. I think we're gonna be just dandy. Should we? I used this gold as the lovely stem before, and it was quite pretty. So let's try that again. Let's try that again. See, I could be more silly than most youths, and I'm here to show us all to be a little bit more silly, because the world needs our silliness and our artisticness and just our lovingness. Way to go, everybody. Oh, I'm drawing some gold stems. We're getting a little bit of drips on our page, but that's okay. It's gonna make it a masterpiece. It's not a page anyways, it's a card. See the gold? You see it? It's a shimmering gold color. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add gold into this part, and then I would edge it with blue a little bit and draw some leaves. But I'm telling you, I'm going to give it a couple more minutes, but if it doesn't stop, I'm going to have to go find some cover under some trees. I'm just going to add a little bit of blue maybe now. What did the volcano say to the other volcano? I don't know, but I love me a joke, so why don't you tell me? Then I can tell someone else and make their day in the near future. I'm looking forward to this. I'm invested. Okay? We're all invested in each other here. Remember? Mutual Admiration Society. Oh, this is a good challenge. Thanks for this challenge. I appreciate a challenge. I like it. It's good for me. It's good for all of us, actually. Oh, I love you too. Thanks for saying it's a nice drawing. That's really kind of you. I feel like we made this drawing together. It's getting wet out here. It's getting wet out here. It's getting wetter. Okay, so I'm going to finish with this, the gold part in the middle. Oh yeah, here she comes. It's coming. But we've got this almost locked in. We've got this almost locked in with our challenge here. Oh yeah, we've almost finished with our little gold parts in the middle. It only needs leaves. Look at, I added a little blue. See? Okay. I say. We gotta make a run for it. It's happening. It's raining time. My paints are pre-wetted. It's exciting. See, I mean, I'm not lying when you say you never know what you're gonna find when you come and find your little Melissa Mojo Bee. You just never know. We might be in a rainstorm together with a hacky sack and paints and our freshly painted little card. Look at 9 violets. Oh, I love it. It's really wet. Okay. Into the woods we go to seek shelter. Let's do it. Oh yeah, I remember I had this thing. I was like, I don't have my umbrella, but I do have. Let's go. It's raining so. I'll put this on like a cape. Like a wizard woman would. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'll put my drinks away in my things. Oh, hold on. Stay right there. one can go in there. Here we go. We're set. We're set. Okay. Where are we going to go from here? Let's find out. Seek shelter with the woman wizard in the woods. Cause it's raining. It's pouring. Somewhere an old man is snoring. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's go in the woods, woods, woods. Honestly, that's a good little rain. That's a good little rain. Ah, Yahoo! Okay, where's our best bet for shelter? This is the question. These trees are better than none. These trees are nice big trees, aren't they? Like, see, it's not the time of year when we have a lot of leaves to cover us around here, is it? No, sir. Oh, yeah. Look, this says turtle protectors. It's for turtle nests. Turtleprotectors.com. Oh. So much rain, I know. It went from nothing. Look at over here. Look at over here in the pond. In the pond, in the pond. Look at it. It is raining. I mean, it's raining. Isn't it beautiful though? Aren't the sounds lovely? Oh, look at this tree. Look at this magical tree. Look at how it's all spiraled. Wow. Look, the vine went right into the tree. That is so cool. Oh. Okay. Well, let's see. I know, aren't I brave? Brave woman wizard out here in the rains. Well, this is like clay here, I think. See how it's gray? That part's clay. Look at it. There's a goose. And a bunch of ducks. Because it's a day for the ducks and the geese. Let me clean off the camera. I bet you it's misty. Dang. Well, you all, I guess I'm probably gonna let you go. I'm gonna go through that path just there, and I'm gonna make my way through the streets back to the tree hive in the sky. Woo! Goodness me! Do you love that tree? Wasn't that amazing? Yay! We had so much fun today. All right, come back and play soon. I'm off to Wizard the Woods. Oh, you're all so sweet, and I love you so much. See you soon. Mwah. Kisses and blisses from yours truly to thee. Feel my love and magic. Bye for now. Oh, goodness, it didn't stop yet. Oh, there you are. Bye.